All right, good morning, Nigerians. All right, I wanted to talk about some development in our country this morning, today being the 6th of February, Friday, 6th of February 2026. And they all bothers about scale of injustice, manipulations, violence, bad governance. As you all know me, I talk more about our country and how our country can be a better place for all of us. I believe that a better society is uh, is predicated on the happenings in that country and the right happenings. If everybody acts properly, rightly, we will not have cause for alarm. We will not have cause to talk about these issues. I mean, everybody will be able to work freely, have peace, just as it used to be many years ago, long time ago. We were told in the olden days, people can keep their items and still come back and meet them. Nobody will take them. There are no thieves. Everybody is contented or was contented. Everybody was satisfied with what they had. But now we see this spirit of violence, of dominance. Every majority want to always have their way. So majority want to have their way, irrespective of their means of getting their way. It could violent. The police are violent. Politicians are violent and dubious and manipulating. These politicians have their foot soldiers who are also treacherous and very, very violent. Because I'm going to give us an example of each of these situations I mentioned. Okay? I want to talk about the issue, the case of torture to death that happened by Elsa. This torture was carried out by a thug, and that thug is a thug, or they may call him a chieftain of the APC. Is obviously a thug working for the APC government. It was a VDM that brought this case to light, and since VDM made one or two videos about it, and has challenged resident in Bayelsa State, in that particular area that the case happened, to rise up and ask for justice on behalf of the young man that was tortured to death. He was traced simply because he made a comment on social media against the man. I don't know, they are calling him Prince, something Prince, a devilish prince. They traced the young man, traced him to his house, kidnapped him, took him to a private home with the help of some NSCDC officers, government security officials who were also involved. He was tortured and later went to dump him at the police station, and he later passed out. He died. Until VDM got wind of this case and made a video about it, the government are now showing interest in it. The Bayelsa Governor Duri has spoken about it to the State House of Assembly and has asked for investigation. Since the thug is an APC thug, perhaps because the governor is on the other side, I'm not sure he has decamped to APC. They might end up doing something about it. They might do because they might end up protecting him. One activist from this Niger Delta has also spoken about it, and he said that this thug is currently hiding in Tompolo's estate over there on the water, somewhere wherever they are. Okay, Tompolo is another case of official injustice because he's been paid 10 billion every month for keeping oil facilities. That alone is official brigandage. Is official brigandage. Only him get 10 billion every month. So that is by the way. So that case of torture, people are so powerful they can kidnap someone for making a comment on social media and torture the young man to death as if he's no human. That is unacceptable. I hope he gets justice. Personally, if I have my way, we will get the justice for him because this murderer must also die. The court must sentence him to death because he and every other accomplice, everyone who is involved in the torture of that young man, deserve to die as well. It's simple as that. Fast forward to Akpabio. Akpabio is the Senate president from Nigeria. Unfortunately so. These are people who came to power by rigging election, and they want to remain in government, in power, perpetually by continuing to rig themselves in. That informed his decision. Currently, he's being accused of manipulating Senate standing rule or their report. In their report, they have agreed to accept electronic transmission of results going forward. But Akpabio allegedly went back. He went behind and changed the report and said no, it's not going to be electronic transmission of results. That is a disservice to the Nigerian people, and we are mobilizing. We are not going to accept that. We are not going to accept that. The result must be, transmitted electronically. Election must be free and fair. Enough of these deceptions and manipulations. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I don't want to make the video too long. The other aspect is the aspect of a Nollywood actor that just returned from the UK. And as we speak now, he has alleged that the police attacked him. They have robbed him of his iPhone 16 Pro Max and stole about $1,500 of his colleague that they were together. How on earth? What is his offense? Is it an offense to return from the UK? As popular as he is, they still brutalize him. So who is safe in this country? Why are the police and uniform people, our uniform people, this wicked, vile and vicious? Because they are on uniform, these are wretched, poor wretched people who are poorly paid. And we speak for them, we feel that we have sympathy for them, but then they employ any means to make money. They extort people, anyone can be extorted and can be robbed of his resources. If not, what did this man do to them, Ijobalande, who just returned? All of a sudden, they attacked him, they brutalized him. I wish I can be showing those pictures as I'm making this video. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. All these issues are cases of injustice. And there is a gross injustice against the Nigerian people. That's why our elections are not free and fair. That's why our police behave anyhow. That's why the talks of politicians also act anyhow. If we are in a civilized, place, this thing will not happen. This thing will not happen. So, I feel really, really bad that all these things are happening. And it's because we have not really reached there. We need to get there. We must not keep quiet. We must keep, speaking up, showing interest. We do not have it in another country. Nigeria is the only country we have. We must not allow it to go down the drain. We must not keep quiet and allow this, agent of backwardness to continue to mislead us and take us for granted. Please share this video, comment. Let me have your view on these issues I just raised. Thank you.